Okay, so here's the deal. This is not, we're going live in a couple minutes, but I wanted to get in before the show started tonight because I got to watch today. Well, first, I've been away and I got to watch No One Will Save You on Hulu. And I thought I wanted to get this in a little bit quick. I'm going to talk about it a little bit on the show in a little while, but I wanted a good, quick 5-minute review, basically, letting everybody know that you need to see this movie. If you have Hulu, great. You're going to love it. If you don't have Hulu, you should get Hulu because of it. But I think Hulu is one of the ones that almost everybody has right now. So I just wanted to compliment, because when I'm going live tonight, I'm going a little bit early before I get to talk to Rich in a little bit. And what I wanted to say was, it's when you see a movie that you immediately fall in love with and you want everybody to know about it. Now, this movie dropped on September 22nd. So it dropped a few days ago. So there's a little bit of buzz going on around it. And I just wanted to let everybody know, as somebody who is a science fiction and horror aficionado, this movie is absolutely something special. It needs to be seen to be believed. It's short. It's only about an hour and a half, but it is one of the most effective hour and a half sci-fi thrillers I have ever seen. Everything about it is fantastic. Production design is stellar. Caitlin Dever, who is a great young actress, has been in a lot of things where she's kind of been in the background of stuff. Like she's in Booksmart. She was recently in Dope Sick. She's in Dear Evan Hansen. She was on Last Man Standing for a lot of the seasons as Tim Allen's daughter. She's also been in, she was in one of the seasons of Justified. She was also in an incredible TV miniseries called Unbelievable, which was amazing. But this movie has potential to not just make her more well-known, but to kind of put her on the map. And I'm not going to give any kind of a spoiler. I'm going to give a spoiler for review. Because, to be honest, no matter what's said about the movie, it does it no justice. No One Will Save You on Hulu is a combination, a hybrid horror alien film and a home invasion movie. So it's as if you're sitting in the movie studio of the player, and somebody goes, "Hey, what if you did Panic Room meets Signs?" Is the best way. Is the best way to describe it. The alien designs are super cool. Little aliens are cool. Yes, Ken. I'll see in a little bit. But little aliens are cool. This is the traditional little gray men, little green men. So nothing like Nope, right? I'm a big fan of Nope, but this movie is head and shoulders above Nope. And the direction is tight, the pace is tight. It's roughly an hour and 32 minutes. The director and writer is a guy named Brian Duffield, and he has been responsible for some really interesting movies over the last few years. So he's had a hand in The Babysitter. He's had a hand in a really underrated Kristen Stewart movie called Underwater, which I really liked. He's also been part of the Babysitter sequel, Killer Queen. He had a wonderful movie called Love and Monsters that was released. And he also had a criminally underrated movie called Spontaneous released that should also be seen and searched out. But this movie, this is the movie, right? This is the movie where you have a bunch of people coming in, where you're basically, it's almost, you know, it's a character piece, but it's also so tense and unnerving, and for the most part, you have no idea what's going on, and you're watching and you're just following along this girl's travels. There are a couple really cool techniques on display. I say techniques because I don't want to give anything away, but you can drop me a line when you watch it and you find out, because there's something incredible that you don't realize until it kind of happens, and then it just organically happens. But Caitlin Dever is a great young actress. She is tremendous in this. It's almost all her throughout the entire movie, and she has very little screen time where she's not. There's very little screen time in the film where she's not in the movie. So I can't recommend this highly enough. We're apparently going to have a golden sci-fi fall, because next week, this Thursday, we have the creator coming out, who's of course from Gareth Edwards, who did Rogue One. But this movie gets us started because it is a horror film, it is an alien film, it's a home invasion film, and it's just something that needs to be seen. If you like Signs, if you like those movies about alien invasions, and if you like Panic Room, frankly, it has hints and pieces of Panic Room to it. Just it's got a lot of a nice little hybrid flick, and it's just a great movie. And Caitlin Dever is so good. She literally becomes one of the great young screen queens we have going on in this country, in the film industry right now. But I want to give a little review. I'm a little over 5 minutes, but it's just something we're going to start trying to do a little bit more on the Indie Escape Network and Generation Movie. Coming in, we see something we like, we're going to say it from the rooftops. This movie has to be seen. I can't talk about it enough. I'm going to be talking about it and talking it up. It's really good. It's just a really well done, well paced, excellently plotted, cleverly interesting take on an alien home invasion movie. It's something you've never seen before, and I'm not gonna lie, it actually it might change the game on some of these other things we've been. It might change the game on something like an Independence Day, or where we're constantly looking for big, huge, you know impersonal alien movies. This one it's super personal. Like I said, she dominates the screen. She's the only one in it, and it's just one of those things where you have to see it. So I'll be back in about 10 minutes for Generation Movie with Rich, but I wanted to come on and say hi, and to shout from the rooftops, even though they might be crawling with aliens, that no one will save you is one of the best, most original horror alien films I've seen in a long time. Can't go wrong. If you hate it, message me. We'll talk about it. Put it in the comments of this video. We'll chat. But I don't think you will. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. I also think you'll, like, when you realize some of the techniques and tricks that are being done to you, you'll be more impressed with Brian Duffield as a filmmaker. Even though he has a bunch of really good kind of indie movies, but going about 10 minutes now. I got 10 minutes of the Generation Movie. I got to get a wardrobe change in. I got to do some other things. Thank you for joining me for this quick 5-minute review. No one will save you. Just see it. Just watch it. Can't go wrong. Have a great night. We'll see everybody in about 10 minutes for Generation Movie, where we'll be talking about casual sex. Peace out. Talk to you soon.